Good morning, children. Today, let us start chapter 8 Quadrilaterals. Okay, we shall see in this chapter what is quadrilateral, then angle sum property of a quadrilateral, types of quadrilaterals, and properties of parallelograms. Okay, so first let us see what is quadrilateral. Okay, what is a quadrilateral? A quadrilateral is a closed figure. A quadrilateral is a closed figure bounded by four straight lines. Okay, here it is a closed figure. If I draw another figure like this, here it is not closed. See, it is not closed. It is open. But here quadrilateral is closed. Okay, that means two adjacent sides meet at a point here. But here this side and this side, these are adjacent sides, are not meeting. So it is open. So a quadrilateral is a closed figure bounded by four straight lines. Now you perhaps remember collinear points. Collinear points. What are collinear points? When three or more points lie on a straight line, then the points are called collinear points. Here I have taken points A, points B, point C, point D, point E. 5 points I have taken. All these points lie on a straight line. So points are called collinear points. Okay. Now, when if I take out of these 4 points I am taking, when out of these 4 points I am taking till D. Okay. Out of the 4 points, if 3 of the points are collinear and one point is not collinear, this is the point which is not collinear, then we get a triangle. Okay, and when no 3 points, when 3 points do not lie on a straight line, we get a quadrilateral. When 3 points do not lie on a straight line means when 3 points are not collinear. Here 3 points are collinear. This point, this point, this point, and one point is not collinear. So we get a triangle. A triangle is a closed figure bounded by three straight lines. And quadrilateral when you get when out of 4 points, no 3 points are collinear. Then we get a quadrilateral. Okay. The quadrilateral are of various types. We shall come to that point later on. First, we shall see angle sum property. Angle sum property of a quadrilateral. So, if I draw a quadrilateral here, I have drawn a quadrilateral. Say it is A, B, C, D. Join any two opposite sides. So, we have joined BD. Okay. When we join BD, we get two triangles, one triangle, two triangles. The sum of this angle, and this angle equals how much? 180 degree. The sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degree here we are getting. Here also another triangle is there. So this angle plus this angle plus this angle equals how much? 180 degree. So sum of angle A plus Here if I add this angle and this angle, what we get? Angle B. If I add this angle, this is angle C plus this angle and this angle together forms angle D. So angle D equals how much? 180 degree plus 180 degree equals we get 360 degree. So sum of the four angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. The sum of the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. You should remember. Now comes types of quadrilateral. Types. What are the types of quadrilateral? If I draw a quadrilateral like this, here this side and this side are parallel. If I take here A, B, C, D. If side AB is parallel to CD, then one pair of sides are parallel. Then we get a trapezium. We call it a trapezium. Okay, call the quadrilateral as a trapezium. Trapezium has a pair of parallel sides, and these two sides are called non-parallel sides or oblique sides. Okay. Now, if both the pair of opposite sides are parallel, if both the pair are parallel, this pair parallel and these two pair also parallel. So when both the pair of opposite sides are parallel, then we get a parallelogram. We get a parallelogram. Okay. Now a parallelogram may be a square. It may be a square. It may be a rhombus. It may be a rectangle. It may be a rectangle. Okay. It may be a square. It may be a rhombus. It may be a rectangle. So when we call square, square is a parallelogram in which all the sides are equal. Here all the sides are equal, and each angle measures 90 degree. All the angles measures 90 degree. If I say here A, B, C, D is a square, then AB equal BC equal CD equals DA. And all angles, angle A equals angle B equal angle C equals angle D, sorry, angle D equals 90 degree, equals 90 degree. So a parallelogram in which all the sides are equal and all angles 90 degree. Each angle measures 90 degree, then that is called a square. It's called a square. And a rhombus, in rhombus also all the sides are equal, but all the angles are not equal. Means each angle does not measure 90 degree. Here you see this side equals, this side equals, this side equals, this side. All sides are equal, but the angles are not 90 degree here. But opposite angles are equal. This angle will be equal, and and this angle will be equal. So that is rhombus. In a rhombus, sorry, rhombus. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite sides are also equal. All sides are equal here. And diagonals of a rhombus, if I draw the diagonals of this rhombus, this one diagonal, this one another diagonal, sorry, another diagonal. I'm drawing it again. If this is a rhombus, if I draw one diagonal this way, one diagonal this way, sorry, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. In a rhombus, diagonals are perpendicular to each other. They bisect each other perpendicularly. The diagonals of a rhombus bisect each other perpendicularly. Then comes rectangle. A rectangle. In a rectangle, each angle measures 90 degrees. All the angles measures 90 degrees. And opposite sides are equal, but all the sides are not equal. These two are called length. Opposite sides are equal, and these two sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal, and each angle measures 90 degrees. That is called rectangle. Rectangle. So here rectangle, rhombus and square all are parallelograms. Okay. Now comes properties of parallelogram. Let us see properties of parallelogram. We shall take theorem 8.1. Theorem 8.1. The theorem 8.1 said a diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. If I draw a parallelogram and you draw one diagonal, okay? So name it. Say A, B, C, D. So diagonals of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. In these two triangles, what we get? This angle equals this angle. You can say angle 1 equals angle 2. Angle 3 equals angle 4. This is 3, this is 4. So I can write here angle 1 equals angle 2, angle 3 equals angle 4, and AD is common. AD equals AD. Common in both the triangles. In this triangle also, not AD, sorry, AC. AC. Side AC is common. The diagonal AC is common to both the triangles. So triangles are congruent. So you name the triangle, triangle ABC, congruent triangle ABC. So a diagonals of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. This is theorem 8.1. Theorem 8.2 says, Theorem 8.2 says what? In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Okay, opposite sides are equal. Now, since these two triangles are congruent, these two triangles, what we prove? ABC and ADC are congruent. So, and AB and DC will be equal. Side AB and DC are equal. Why? CPCT. Side I can write here. First you have to prove this way two triangles congruent. Then you can say AB equal DC. So these are what? Reason CPCT. CPCT. Corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Again, side BC. Side BC equals side AD. Side BC equals side AD. Same reason, they are congruent. Okay. So theorem 2 says 8.2 says in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Okay. So this much for today. Hope you understood. I shall discuss the rest of the things in my next video. Thank you.